Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is August 20th, 2019, and I'm getting ready to do an end of the month love reading for the sign of Gemini. If you have Gemini anywhere in your chart, it may resonate for you. It is a general love reading, so it can pertain to any kind of relationship that you might be dealing with, situations, circumstances, you name it. Be flexible with the energy. Also, it is not time specific, even though I do attach a date to it. It's more for organizational purposes for myself. So if you're watching this a week, a month, or a year from now, it may still resonate. Take what does and leave what doesn't. And let's get started. I have pre-shuffled Gemini, so after a couple more shuffles, one more shuffle and a cut, we'll get started and see what's up for Gemini. Okay, so in your underlying energy, we're going to start off with the Nine of Pentacles, paired with Judgment in reverse. Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant, and the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. Something that is slapping me in the face right now is Gemini has a decision to make or has made a decision. There is a decision in question, whether it's been made already or is about to be made. Uncertainty regarding a decision or revisiting a decision and possibly questioning whether it was the right one or not. This may have to do with a relationship or a situation. I do feel like it's been a challenging situation for you. Something that has been going on for a considerable amount of time. You may be feeling a lack of hope regarding the ability to make this decision, or a lack of hope regarding a decision that has already been made. And I keep saying decision, we have Judgment in reverse. So be revisiting or being challenged with being unable to make a decision. And then you also have the Two of Swords in reverse paired with the Hierophant. This card is about questioning a decision that's been made. So I do feel like some decision has been made rather than a decision needing to be made, but that could be different for everybody. I do feel that this Queen of Swords is your energy, Gemini, and that whatever the situation is, you have been standing strong in at least your conviction to do the right thing, say the right thing, or act in the right manner. But I do feel also that you may be feeling that despite your efforts and your determination to make the right moves or say the right things, that for whatever reason things have not worked out in your favor, or you're feeling like things are not working out the way you had intended or had hoped. Let's see what else comes up for Gemini. Elemental of Fire, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. And the Three of Water, clarifying Judgment in reverse. This is an emotional situation, might be related to a relationship. It is still something that is strongly in your mind. You do have clarity on the truth of the matter. I do believe you have a true understanding of what's going on. I don't feel a sense of confusion about, like I said, a decision or an action you may want to take. But in this moment in time, you feel like your words or your actions have fallen on deaf ears or resulted in no resolution or movement. You may have even stepped away from this situation or this relationship for a period of time to see what would happen without your influence being present. I think that you may have made a decision in the past, but you now might be facing another situation where you're deciding whether or not to make another move or have another conversation or take a different course of action. At this point in time, you are kind of feeling things out, trying to determine where to go from here. There is a sense of a lack of hope. I feel that whatever energy you're dealing with may feel tense, uncomfortable, unsettled, and that has resulted in a lack of hope regarding this situation or this relationship. I do feel, for whatever reason, that you are standing alone in this situation. That for whatever reason, there is nobody around you helping you or contributing to whatever is going on. That you are by yourself in this situation. You may not be including people either. You may not even be talking about it because you feel this is your responsibility or something that you have to do by yourself. Let's see what else comes up for Gemini. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles in your underlying energy. There you are again, the Queen of Swords. You're standing strong in your energy. There's a sense of righteousness almost with your energy. Very strong. There's no wishy-washy feeling here. I feel like whatever it is that you have an understanding about, it's a strong understanding, a strong stance. Knight of Wands is clarifying the Judgment card in reverse. I do feel like you're afraid to make a hasty decision or take hasty actions without a lot of thought. So that is why there is this delay right now. That you don't want to make the wrong move. Nine of Wands again. Nine of Pentacles repeated again too, clarifying the Hierophant. And the Empress. So something, you've been left out of something, or not ostracized. I'm not going to say that because we don't have the Hermit verse. Oh, yes, we do. Maybe that's why that came out. You've been left out of something. It might be communication or a situation with a relationship. Has you feeling alone? Has you feeling like you're taking on this challenge, whatever it is, by yourself. It might be an effort to seek some sort of happiness, something that would make you feel fulfilled. Ten of Cups. Ultimate joy, ultimate happiness. But right now, whatever this is, there's a feeling like you have a lack of hope, feeling like you're wasting your time on this, and it's not transpiring the way that you thought it would. At this point in time, you don't have hope for the situation, for this Ten of Cups. But you are still emotionally attached to whatever this is. You just don't want to make the wrong move. So you're really putting a lot of effort into thinking about this and being clear about your understanding of the situation before making a move or before speaking your mind. But you're almost at your wit's end at this point in time. I do feel like there's a strong sense of a lot of time passing and a feeling of significant frustration with not being able to bring this thing, whatever this is, to fruition, whether it's a relationship, like I said, or a situation or an opportunity that you're moving toward. You haven't had success with it yet. And I say yet because I do believe that there's a sense that you shouldn't be giving up on this. And I think you know that. I think you know that. I also feel like you've come to terms with some of the decisions you've made, and you know that you are comfortable in whatever decisions you made or words you've spoken or actions you've taken so far. Empress energy is here, which is your energy. I feel like you may have questioned some things that you have done or said or actions you have taken because you may have had some negative responses or repercussions because of them. But I do feel like you, after some thought and consideration, feel like you are doing the right thing, and then it's just a matter of time, a little more work, a little more effort, and you can turn this Litha card, which is the Sun card, upright. You just have to stand strong or keep pushing forward, but I do feel like it's a significant push. I'm going to go to your pre-reading cards real fast because this energy is super strong with this. It just feels like a significant challenge you're dealing with. Now, the Strength card was your very first card that came out, Gemini. So you need to maintain your courage. Know that you are standing strong no matter what it feels like right now, because I do feel like you're ready to give up. That you want to let down your guard and maybe even walk away. There's a part of you that probably wants to walk away from this. And you may even feel like maybe this, whatever this is, this hope, this dream, this relationship is shattering before your eyes because it's just not, something is not happening in your favor. But you're hanging on for dear life, Four of Pentacles. You're hanging on for dear life, and I think that you need to. I think you need to stay strong. I don't know what this is for you. I don't have any information yet in the reading. I've got two more rounds of cards. If this is having to do with a relationship, I should get something with this set of cards that gives me a little more clarity. So far it feels like it could be an opportunity. Maybe you're moving toward starting a business for yourself. Maybe you are seeking a job, a dream job. You might be working hard to manifest something in your life that you've wanted for a very long time, and you haven't given up hope on it. Maybe you don't even have a lot of people who are supporting you or backing you or encouraging you, because I do feel like this is a very solitary endeavor, whatever this is. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and I do feel like it is something you feel you have to do by yourself for whatever reason. It is a lone wolf endeavor, but it's been a significant challenge for you. Let's see what else we get for you, Gemini. High Priestess in reverse, clarifying the elemental of fire. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Three of Water. There's the Strength card in reverse. You're dealing with some internal struggles. There's the Seven of Pentacles, another repeat in the reverse. Again, this has taken a significant amount of time, and I do feel at this point it might be like at the end of the, like there's just finishing touches or something some last thing that you need to tie off, or some last move you need to make, the final play in a game of chess that will bring everything together. But this is the hardest part of the journey, because things just aren't moving. But somehow I feel like this lapse in movement forward is part of the plan. Somehow this is feeling necessary to me. There's the Hierophant in reverse, clarifying the Hierophant in the upright. You may be even at the end of a period of time where you've been studying something or learning something new, and you're just, this could be an higher education endeavor. Maybe you're going to school to be a doctor or something like that, and you have one last thing to get through before you reach your ultimate goal. This is a very solitary situation. There are no other people, there's no other energy on this, in this reading at all. I do feel like this is something that you are meant to do on your own. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This can indicate an independent new beginning. And sometimes it's considered like a selfish new beginning. But this is something meant for you and you alone. It's going to bring you great joy. But right now, it feels like it's never going to happen for you. You're really feeling like you're at the end of your rope. You want to give up. But you shouldn't. This is this is a spiritual challenge. This is a challenge for you because you want to give up. It's been so hard, and you've come so long. You've come so far, and it's taken so long that you don't want to give up. At the same time, you're just exhausted. You feel alone. You feel like you have no support. But, you know, at the same time, Gemini, there's something in these cards that tell me that you may be feeling defeated and beaten down and broken. But the truth of the matter is, the High Priestess in reverse, truth of the matter is, you are still inspired to move on and move forward and make this happen. You've got some really strong energy in your underlying cards. You've been doing this on your own and moving forward with strength and conviction, and now would not be the right time for you to be giving all that up. I've got to close this curtain a little bit. Sun is a little bit overwhelming. There we go. That's not too dark now. Okay, Gemini, let's do one last round of cards. What time do we have? 21 minutes. Wow. Here's the thing. This reading feels, it's a pretty clear message. And I'm not getting a lot of details on whatever it is that you're working towards or struggling with. Because if you're a Gemini watching this for some clarity or confirmation or for whatever reason that you're watching this, the situation could be different for everybody, but I do definitely feel that this is a solitary adventure, that this is something you've been doing and continue to do on your own, that you are not necessarily seeking to receive assistance or help or even emotional support from anybody. I do feel like you're okay with doing this on your own. At the same time, it is something that it's a lofty goal, and so it does feel like it's taken its toll on you, but at this point in time, you know you can't give up. That the right thing to do is to continue to push forward until the end, and so you can reach your 10 of Cups, even though it might feel like it's miles and miles away from you right now. Let's get one last round of cards for Gemini and see what else comes up for you. The Seven of Pentacles. So this is the third time we've seen this card, this time in the upright. So I do feel like this is still a bit of a waiting game for you. That you do have some time that you need to, and there's the Ace of Pentacles this time in the upright. So that's 2 Ace of Pentacles in your underlying energy. You have to continue to give this time. This is a new opportunity that's going to be fruitful for you. It may bring you a significant amount of financial security. And I do feel like it's going to be significantly rewarding, but you need to continue to give it time. And don't give up your efforts. Queen of Swords in the reverse this time, clarifying the Queen of Swords in the upright. I don't think you're talking about this to other people. I do feel like you've kept this to yourself for some reason, but that's also part of the reason why it's been such a significant challenge, is because you haven't been able to share or been unwilling to share what it is you're moving toward, what you're working on. And the cycle's not closed yet. I feel like you want to feel successful first, or you want to achieve that success first before you talk about it, before you expose what it is you've been working on. 3 of Wands, this is you waiting for your ships to come in. You've done the work, you've been planning, been making the effort, and you want to see what rewards you can reap at the end. Empress in reverse. This card can indicate a selfish energy, but again, this isn't about being selfish. This is about doing something for yourself, something that will better you. If you have told other people about this, you may have even heard the words, gosh, Gemini, that's a selfish thing for you to do for yourself. You know, why are you doing that? What's in it for me type of thing. Maybe that's why you're keeping it to yourself. Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Five of Cups. That's an interesting set of cards to end on. I think that you know, Gemini, that if you give up on this now, you're going to lose some self-love. You may even lose some self-respect. And that'll be a significant, that's going to be a significant loss for you if you give up on this now, because you'll feel disappointed in yourself and you'll have to grieve what you've lost. I think the cards are pretty clear. You need to continue to push forward with whatever this is. If that's why you're watching this reading, because you're just feeling like you're at your wit's end, like you can't take this anymore, it's too hard, I need to give up. The cards are saying don't give up, stay strong, maintain your level of courage. This Ace of Pentacles is right around the corner, but you have to continue to push forward and you need to be patient. You've planted the seeds, you've done the work. Things are growing, the harvest is coming, but you've got to be patient. You have to be willing to, you just have to be willing to stay strong. That's what the cards are telling me. I think this is actually a really nice reading. It feels like this is going to be, Gemini, something that will make you spiritually stronger, personally stronger. People are going to see that. I don't think that a lot of people know what you're doing. And if you have told people, I do feel like maybe the response wasn't what you had hoped for. You may have had people who have downplayed your efforts or made you feel silly for wanting what you want or going after what you wanted. So you've kept this to yourself, and that continues to this day, because you know if you listen to the negative responses, it's going to result in negative self-talk, and you can't put that into your head, because that's going to make this challenge even more difficult. Don't lose hope. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to leave this here. I hope that you continue to move forward with whatever this endeavor is for you. I have a strong feeling that you will not be disappointed when you reach the end. So stay strong, Gemini. I hope that this reading helped in whatever way, shape, or form that it could help you. And I hope that I see you next time. Thanks for joining me, Gemini. Bye.